doing something a little bit different. We're going to be playing subscribers today. I'm going to be playing you guys at EAFC 25, but with a little bit of a twist. So my members just voted on a poll that they wanted to see me do this video, so we are going to be playing, well, my members actually, at games of FIFA. I think we've got about 5 games in total for you, but there is a little bit of a twist. I'm going to see how many games I can win. So the way it's going to work is essentially every game I play, I'm going to have to complete a challenge at random during the game. So the challenges will be decided by a wheel, and the challenges, as you can see, can range from score a goal from a corner, score a bicycle kick, have over 65% possession in the game, stuff like that. And I'm going to have a challenge at random to complete during the games, and I need to complete that challenge. Now, if I fail to complete the challenge, or I lose the game, well, unfortunately I have to spin the forfeit wheel. Now, on the forfeit wheel is a bunch of forfeits for my next game. So this can be, for example, only score left-footed goals, start 3 goals down, and the dreaded position swap, where I'm going to have to swap positions, for example, put my goalie up front or something like that. So I really need to complete the challenges, and I really need to make sure I win the games to avoid this forfeit. I'm also going to select my teams at random again from a wheel. I've got a wheel here with a bunch of teams ranging from the elite teams to some decent teams. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a bit of fun. We're going to see how many challenges I can complete in this video and how many games I can win in total. Thank you to all of the members and everybody involved in this video. And yeah, I think if you don't understand it, don't worry. I think as we play it, we'll get you'll understand it as we go through this video. But yeah, first up we are playing Martin. So because it's the first person, I decided, they're not going to get the advantage of facing me with a forfeit. So I'm going to complete 2 challenges in this game. So we spin the wheel, the challenge wheel, and we land on score a hat-trick. So in this first game, I must score a hat-trick with any player. Now we give it another spin, and we land on get 6 yellow cards without getting a red card, which is quite a hard challenge. So if I get a red card in this game, I completely fail that challenge. So in this game, I'm going to have to get 6 yellow cards and no reds, and I'm also going to have to score a hat-trick in this game. Now we span the wheel to select our team at random, and we landed on Newcastle, so not ideal as they're not the best team out there, and Martin did select Real Madrid, so yeah, this could be a bit bad, and we're definitely up against it in this game. And looking at the team as well, this is how we're lining up. I'm particularly worried about these centre-backs with Botman and Cher just having 0 pace up against Mbappe. Could be a tough night, but look, we have to score a hat-trick here. Alexander Isak's a good striker, so hopefully he can do that. Him or Gordon are really my best hope. And yeah, we're going to try and be tactical with the fouls, and hopefully don't get sent off. But let's see if we can do it. So early on in the game, Madrid applied the pressure, and we're really going to have to try and counter-attack here, and that's what we tried to do here. Bruno Guimaraes unleashes Isak out to Almiron on the right hand side, and Isak is through. Isak on a 1v1 slots it away, and Newcastle take a shock lead inside 7 minutes. Alexander Isak with the goal, and he was a guy I wanted to get a hat-trick, so promising signs. Madrid though, looking to get a response, but Botman takes out Mbappe, and surely that's a yellow. Unfortunately, the ref does not get it. I do not know how. I literally wiped him out there, but yeah, unfortunately the ref didn't give us a yellow card there. Anyway, the free kick gets whipped in, and it's a bit of a scramble in there, and Mbappe, brilliant skill, hits hits a post and comes back to him and scores. It's 1-1 inside 11 minutes, so the lead didn't last too long. Yeah, the brilliance of Mbappe shining through there, unfortunately for us, and we are back level in the game. And Madrid come busting forward again in the 17th minute here. Vinicius Jr. through. Can Botman get to him? He cannot, but Pope with a big save to keep us in it. But Joel Linton loses out to Lucas Vazquez, and now Madrid come again. Killing Mbappe, brilliant skill, beats his man and slots it away. And Madrid have completely turned it around. In the 19th minute are now leading 2-1. The brilliance of Mbappe is just too much for my slow defence, and yeah, it's not been great since that start, but we know we can hurt this team, and Almiron's pushing forward to try and do so again, but it's cut out easily by Antonio Rudiger, who absolutely sends Almiron there. And we still do not have any yellow cards, by the way, by this point, and Mbappe is through yet again. His pace absolutely killing us, goes round the keeper, but a big block off the line there to keep us in this game. Bruno Guimaraes looking to unleash us. Gordon, Foda 1-2 doesn't work with Isaac, and now the counter. This is where they're dangerous. Kylian Mbappe just knocks it past and slots it to Vinicius Jr. and it's 3-1. Yeah, I knew the pace was going to be a factor, and it has absolutely killed us at the back. And we have to make changes here because we're getting rinsed at the back. Really, I'm just trying to put my fastest, most capable defenders now at centre back. So we decided Lloyd Kelly to put in at centre back, and Bruno Guimaraes dropped in there. A little bit of a tactical change to hopefully try and stop Mbappe, because right now he is running riot on this team. However, straight from kickoff, I mean, yeah, we started to collapse a bit. Played it round out the back a little bit here. Lloyd Kelly trying to bring the ball up. Good ball there to Joel Linton, but Joel Linton again loses the ball. And then here they come again, Vinicius Jr. But then we absolutely clatter him with Bruno Guimaraes. And surely that is a yellow card, right? Surely that's a card now at this point. I mean, hopefully it's not a red. And it's not, it is a yellow, so we are one yellow card down. Of course, we need to get 6 yellows in this game. So we have now got our first yellow card of the game, which is at least something. Anyway, Joel Linton loses the ball again. So Lloyd Kelly absolutely wipes out Mbappe there and takes a yellow card for it. So we are at least making progress on the cards. We have now got 2 yellow cards. We need 6, so we need 4 more yellow cards to complete this challenge. But from this free kick, he almost got a worldie there with Rodrigo hitting the bar. And that would have been insane. We tried to counter here with Joe Willock bombing forward, and he played in Miguel Almiron. But I mean, 1v1 against Rudiger, there was only going to be one winner in that situation. And now we get rinsed again there with Vinicius Jr. But Livramento does do well to come back, and then Bruno Guimaraes just gets absolutely cooked by Mbappe, who goes round Pope, cooks him, and scores for his hat-trick. And Madrid's 4th. We are 3 goals down now, and yeah, any chance of us getting back in this game is quickly withering away. And Mbappe was looking to make it a 5th, and he goes round the defender, but Pope does clean up there, and then we pull in a horrible challenge there by Bruno Guimaraes, already on a yellow. And luckily the ref has let us off the hook there and not given us a red card, because that would have been our challenge over. But looking to get a goal just before the break, Isaac runs out and then absolutely wipes out Militao, and hopefully it's a yellow card in this situation. But unfortunately the ref gives us a red, and yeah, that is pretty much this game done and dusted, because we had to get 6 yellow cards, and yeah, without getting a red. But we now have a red card, so we cannot complete that challenge. Also, it's a double whammy because Isaac, our best chance of scoring a hat-trick, is off the pitch now, so this game's pretty much done. We were 4-1 down as well. We weren't really going to come back, and now with 10 men there was no chance, so it ended 6-1. Yeah, pretty bad to get embarrassed like that on my own channel. So not ideal at all, but look, let's try and quickly move on. But because we lost this game and we did not complete any of the challenges, we did not score a hat-trick and we did not get 6 yellow cards without getting a red, we must do a forfeit in our next match. So we're going to spin the forfeit wheel here and see which forfeit I have to complete in the next match. So, as you can see, it has landed on start 3 goals down. So in the next match, I'm going to start the game 3-0 down, and I'm going to have to try and win the game as well. Now we still have to complete a challenge in this game too, so I'm going to be 3-0 down from the jump. But what challenge will I have to complete during this game? So, the challenge I have to complete during this game is a bit of a tough one. It is get an assist in your own half. So in my own half, I'm going to have to try and get an assist. And I'm still going to have to try and win this game despite being 3-0 down now in this game. So it's not ideal. We come up against CB7 and spinning up the wheel for my random club is landed on Juventus, so at least it's a better team than Newcastle, but it's still not an amazing team. However, luckily CB7 has kind of helped me out here because, by the way, I told him, just pick whoever you want. He picked Scotland, repping Scotland, so fair play, but considering I'm 3-0 down, this does give me a decent chance of hopefully coming back in this game and winning it. Now in terms of my team, this is what my team is looking like. My plan here is, firstly, just focus on trying to overturn the deficit, and then hopefully, if I've overturned the deficit, try and then go ahead and get that assist from my own half. I think the best way to do that is just spam like over the top balls, trying to hit on the counter attack. Besides, so that's why I've gone for like Conceição starting, and hopefully, you know, you can get him behind a lot. But yeah, let's get into the game. So as I mentioned, I had to start this game 3-0 down, so we just scored 2 own goals, and I didn't score 3 because I think it kicks you out if you do 3 own goals, and then I just let CB7 score a goal, so he eventually managed to score a goal, and we can resume. So 3-0 down, we have to produce a almighty comeback here, but I mean, we started off pretty decent actually, because straight from the jump, Dusan Vlahovic with a fantastic goal to give us a goal and make it 3-1, so instant reply from us, and we continue this early pressure with Conceição bombing out a win and got it back for Vlahovic, and inside 20 minutes it was already 3-2, and suddenly we were only 1 goal behind and right back in this game. Vlahovic with a brace. We then launched the ball forward. I thought, let's try and maybe get an assist here, but Vlahovic bombing forward, trying to get the third, released Conceição. Conceição was in, through on goal, bad to Vlahovic, but we just messed that one up. However, CB7 handed us a gift, rolling it straight out to Gonzalez, who did really, really well to skip past his players and smash it home. And within 30 minutes, remarkably, we had turned around the 3-goal deficit, and it was now 3-all and game on. We continued with this fantastic first half late on, trying to, just before the break, snatch the lead, and Gonzalez played through Vlahovic, who put an amazing finish from a tight angle to blast it home for his hat-trick and make it 4-3 to Juve. We have somehow in one half managed to turn around this deficit, and ironically, in the first half, scored a hat-trick, the challenge from the last game. But now we have the lead, we have a 1-goal lead. We need to try and maintain this in the second half, but we also now need to focus on doing our challenge for this game, which is to, if you remember, get an assist in our own half. So that was our main focus going into this second half, but we also needed another goal just for security, as we're only 1 goal up technically, and luckily we managed to get a penalty here. I'm surprised it's not a red, to be honest, but it was a yellow card, and Dusan Vlahovic to get his 4th of the game. Can he do it? Ice in the veins, a little chip to the right, and we now take a 2-goal lead. this game despite being 3 goals down. An incredible comeback, but still, we need to complete our challenge of get an assist in our own half. We also need to make sure we see out this game, because as we start to focus on that, well, we started making stupid decisions, and unfortunately, Denvi Weah, already on a yellow, takes out Andy Robson, and it is a red card. Another red card. I know I have a bit of a discipline problem right now, but now with 10 men, it might be a bit ropey, and again, we are trying to focus on getting those long balls over the top, and we are focusing a little bit too much, and now suddenly a chance to punish us, but luckily tingling saves us. So yeah, this challenge is looking a bit tough right now, so I decided a new change of strategy. I forgot, really, I probably should have done this earlier, but I went to roles, I went to tactics, and I made sure all of my daggers essentially were going to run in behind, and I was just going to try and spam these over the top balls, and hopefully it was going to make a difference. Kenan Yildiz came on, and hopefully we only have about 10 minutes left now to try and get the assist in our own half. So really all we were doing at this point was just absolutely bombing balls forward. As soon as we got the ball, we also need to try and see out this game as we only have 10 men, and suddenly we had another chance, but a last ditch challenge there, absolutely huge, saves us. And then Locatelli, I see Yildiz starting to make a bit of a run. McKennie whips the ball in, Kenan Yildiz with a little step over, does his man, Kenan Yildiz scores, and there it is, the assist in the own half. We finally do it. All it took was a bit of a tactical change, and we managed to do it. McKennie with the ball forward, and Yildiz with the composure. And it was all down actually to that last ditch challenge, but we managed to complete the challenge then. The rest of the game's kind of irrelevant. We managed to get another red card and concede, but we did see out the game, winning 6-4. So yeah, we got the assist in our own half through McKennie in the end, and we managed to win the game. So because we completed our challenge and we won the game, we overturned our 3-goal deficit as well. We are not going to have to do a forfeit for our next match, but we will be doing another challenge, of course. So we're going to go back to the challenge wheel for this one, and for our next match, let's spin the wheel and see what challenge we have to complete. So the challenge we have to complete is score a goal from a corner, which I think is actually going to be a little bit hard. I'm not amazing from corners. I think it can be a little bit hard to score from corners, but we need to score directly from a corner. Now I can't take it short, but if I do, it has to be very clear that I've scored from that corner. As for our team, it has landed on Barcelona, so luckily we actually have a really good team to play with, and we're playing Isaac, who is using Manchester United, so it should be a good game. So reminder, we have to score a goal from a corner in this game. We do not have a forfeit though, because we managed to win our last game. So straight away we actually had a chance from a corner here, whipped in, and Ronald Laho came so close, it was denied by Onana, very very close, in instantly completing the challenge, but then straight away from the corner we did actually manage to win the ball back again, and Danny Olmo managed to get a goal. So we did take an early lead, but it could have almost been perfect with a corner goal there. We then pushed forward yet again, Lamine Yamal cutting in on the right hand side, played it through to Danny Olmo, and we won another corner. So our second corner of the game, we whip it in, and Lewandowski this time rises up and heads it in, and within 23 minutes we have already completed the challenge. I was not expecting us to complete this challenge so quickly, to be honest, but yeah, we managed to do it, and then Danny Olmo with a brilliant goal there to make it 3-0 within 30 minutes, and now we're cruising at this point instantly. We're looking for a 4 now, and Danny Olmo picks up the scraps to get his hat-trick, and we are absolutely cooking at this point. He does instantly reply though with a brilliant goal there, by the way, from Ireland, but as I said, we've already completed our challenge, so we're just seeing out the game at this point now. But to be fair, he does manage to score another one to make it 4-2, so I do have to concentrate a little bit here and lock in, but Lamine Yamal, big clinical finish to make it 5-2 and restore our 3-goal lead in the second half. And then we go forward yet again, and we get another corner, and if you didn't think that first corner goal was enough, I mean, how about that? We managed to score a bicycle kick from a corner to make it a second corner goal. So yeah, I didn't score just one corner goal, I managed to score 2 in this game, and I also saved a penalty. So yeah, it was a pretty good one, a pretty good game this one. Easily completed the challenge, scored lots of goals. I mean, yeah, absolutely cooked in this one. We actually got our 7th of the game there. Beautiful little skill from Lewandowski. We're having fun at this point. 7-3. Fair play though to Isaac, because he never gave up, and he did score some nice goals like that one to make it 7-4, and he made it a respectable scoreline in the end, 7-5. So yeah, thank you for playing. But we managed to complete the challenge. Not once but twice we scored from a corner, and we won the game. So yet again, we will not be spinning the forfeit wheel for this next game. That's 2 wins out of 3, and I'm pretty happy we've recovered after that drumming we got in our first game. But let's see what challenge we are doing for our next game. So we spin the wheel, and we land on score a goal with your fullback. So this one is tough. We have to score a goal with our right back or left back. Now, I cannot just move my right back or left back anywhere. I mean the person playing right back or left back. So technically I can just put anybody I want at right back or left back. But of course that comes with risk and benefits, right? If I put a winger there, then defensively I might get cooked. So yeah, we'll see how I do here. And in terms of a team, I've been given my actual own team, Chelsea. So I think it's a kind of decent team. We have some decent fullbacks in Gusto, Cucurella. So I think I could do pretty well here. And I've made sure that their roles are attacking wing backs, making sure they get forward as much as possible. I think my strategy here is going to be I'm going to play my normal fullbacks on these attacking roles for as long as I can. And then, if it's not working, then I'm going to put on my wingers at fullback and see if they can do something. But yeah, we're going up against Easton in this one. He's chosen Barcelona, our team we were in the last game, as his team. And yeah, instantly I found out how frustrating it was this challenge was going to be. But we did actually manage to take an early lead with an incredible finish by Nicholas Jackson. A fantastic finish there by Jackson to make it 1-0 and give us an early lead in this game, which was brilliant. But as I said, this challenge was probably going to be the most frustrating one of the entire video, as Gusto bombed forward here. Really nice play, beat his man, and then did an absolute howler with that finish. I realised I was kind of cooked when I looked at Gusto's shooting stats and they were 50, so yeah, not the best. But again, we had a great chance here. Madueke denied by Ter Stegen, and we were kind of playing like real life Chelsea, just not putting our chances away at all. And then we got absolutely sucker punched, and this is one of the problems with the attacking wing backs. Cucurella nowhere to be seen, and Lamine Yamal puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1 in the game. So we were in for a game in this one. We had to stay switched on for this one, and Barcelona came forward yet again. Lamine Yamal cooking Cucurella, absolutely done him there, and then Yamal crosses the ball in. It was a bit of a scrap, and they came close yet again. Sanchez there pulling off a save, and then from the corner, Barcelona threatened massively. I mean, we saw how deadly Barcelona are from the corners in the last game, but Pedri whipped the ball into the box. It was headed in, a bit of a scrap, and off the line just about by Fofana. So we are already holding on here at this point. And we tried to counter though, and we actually did successfully. Madueke, Gusto's there in the box. We played the Gusto 1-1, Malo Gusto, and he's denied by Ter Stegen. That would have been our goal. It was probably our best chance to get it, but he messed it up. Anyways, from the corner, Caicedo just before half time bombs forward down the right hand side. Brilliant run, cuts it back, and Nicholas Jackson Madueke is there to turn it home and make it 2-1 to Chelsea. So we haven't scored at half time with our fullback. We came very close, but at least we do have the lead in this game. So we are 2-1 up, but we still need that goal from either fullback. And yet again we come close. Madueke slots in Gusto, who is denied by ter Stegen. Actually, I think it went wide, and from this point it was time for a change of strategy. Particularly, Gusto was doing well, but Cucurella wasn't offering much, so I decided I'm putting on Pedro Neto and I'm putting him on at left back to see if it would do anything. And it actually did work pretty effectively, to be honest, because instantly Pedro Neto had a great impact. As you can see here, Palmer played it out to Pedro Neto, and one of the advantages is I could just run with him, run at Kunde, and he was through on goal. Pedro Neto, but he was denied by ter Stegen as well, so it just wasn't going in the back of the net. And then we had yet another chance here with Pedro Neto, bombing down the left hand side, gets past De Jong, running with the pace, with the fresh legs. Can he put this one away? No, he cannot. I think that's an example of maybe me forcing a bit too much. Usually I probably would have squared that, and I probably should have, but Malo Gusto, another chance here, and of course Gusto does not score, and that is like the 5th chance we've now had with our fullback to score, and it's not worked. We've not got long left, so it's time for Mikhailo Mudryk to come on that right back. Hopefully he can get the goal, but we do not have long. Can we find that goal with a fullback? But we're also only 1 goal up, so we do need to make sure we win this game too. But anyway, Mudryk is coming forward now, trying to get us a fat goal, and Mudryk bombing down the right hand side. Mudryk, can he be the guy to get it for us? And no, he cannot, unfortunately. He does win us a corner. However, the corner's whipped into Nicholas Jackson, who heads it beautifully into the back of the net to make it 3-1. And surely that has confirmed our victory in this game. So at least we've got the win, but we still need the goal. Petronello comes close again, and time is ticking away. Are we going to find that goal? We have a final chance here. Petronello in the 90th minute, but Kunde takes him out, and that is game. So after all of that, we did manage to win the game. We won 3-1, but we failed to complete the challenge. We did not score a goal with our fullback, despite this bum Malo Gusto. Looking at his expected goals, he should have at least scored. He had 5 shots. And he just couldn't finish it in. Same with Petronello, which means for the next game we are going to be spinning the forfeit wheel because we did not complete our challenge. So let's see what forfeit we're going to have to be doing for the next game. We spin the wheel, and unfortunately for the next game, the only goals I can score have to be left-footed goals. If I score a goal with a right foot, it does not count. The same thing with a header, it does not count. Every single goal has to be a left-footed goal. So yeah, this could be pretty hard. Now, I still also have to complete a challenge during this game as well. That's only my forfeit, so we're going to spin the challenge wheel, and our challenge for this game is an interesting one. We have to win, so we have to have under 40% possession in the game. So we need to win by having under 40% possession, but we also can only score left-footed goals in this game. So it's quite a tough one. Now, considering our stipulation of the left-footed goals to forfeit, my random team, I'm hoping I just get a team who has loads of left-footers, but unfortunately we didn't. We got Spurs, and also that's kind of the worst thing for the under 40% possession, right? Because Spurs play such like a high line, high possession game, so it's not the best. And yeah, here's my team. I set them up. I basically just put most of my left footers or people with high weak foots in the side. So like Richarlison has like 4-star weak foot, so he was in the team. But yeah, Really, the only good levelers are Kulusevski in the attack, and that's literally it. It's not great, it's not ideal, but you know, Son has like 5-star weak foot, so we're gonna try and make the most of it. I've also adjusted my line, so I've gone really deep and changed the tactics. So my tactic here is just sit back and just try and counter attack, because of course we want to have under 40% possession in this game. He has chosen Napoli, and as you can see straight away from the start of the game, he's playing out from back and we're not pressing, we're sitting deep. Only when he gets into those advanced areas like this, we win the ball back, and then we counter, and we have a chance here with Son one-on-one, shifted to his right foot, his left foot, and he hits it with his right and scores. I mean, are you kidding me? I literally shifted it to his left. So, unfortunately, because we scored that goal with our right foot, that goal does not count. So we tried to go ahead and get our first goal of the legitimately here with Bennett Johnson, and Son open goal, and he hits it with his right foot again. Are you kidding me? We've now scored 2 goals, but they both do not count because unfortunately they were right foot efforts. So yeah, later on in the game, because I didn't want to like give away what my rule was, I just scored some own goals to make it 2-2. But yeah, it was so frustrating, especially that second one. He's basically got an open goal, he takes the touch with his left foot and he hits it with his right. Yeah, so annoying. So we go into the break 2-2. Despite us scoring 2 goals, we've played well. I mean, we do have under 40% possession, so we're doing well on the counter attack. But yeah, unfortunately, if Son could actually use his left foot, we would be leading this game, but we are not. But Son does finally decide to use his left foot this time, and it was saved. Overall, in the second half, we didn't really have too many chances. We had a couple here and there, and then suddenly, this moment of magic from Kavica Kvaratskhelia, and that wins the game for Napoli late on. Yeah, it was a bit of a stalemate the second half. We struggled to really create chances with our tactic, and yeah, a brilliant goal there really decided the game. We huffed and puffed to try and get an equaliser, but we could not get it, and there we go. We lost the game 3-2. I mean, yeah, we really should have scored those goals, but Son just did not decide to score with his left foot, decided to do right foot. So that is a loss, and we did not complete our challenge. Well, we did complete our challenge. We did have under 40% possession, but we lost the game, so it's a forfeit, and this is a bad forfeit. It's a position swap ×3. It's the worst one on this list. So what a position swap ×3 means is I'm going to spin a wheel now for random positions. I'm going to do it 3 times. So I'll spin it twice, and let's say it lands on right back and then it lands on centre back. I'm going to have to swap my right back and my centre back for the next game. I'm going to have to do this 3 times. And as you can see, the first one was right winger and cam, which is not too bad at all. It could be a lot worse, to be honest. All I'm hoping for is goalkeeper does not get landed on, because if that gets landed on, I'm pretty much cooked no matter what. And of course, as I say that, we land on goalkeeper. So our goalkeeper is going to have to be playing outfield in this next game, but who is playing a goal? I mean, ideally, it's not ideal for anyone, but at least be a centre back, and it is a centre back. It is our left centre back. So our goalkeeper is going to be our left centre back for our next game, and our left centre back will be playing in goal. And the final swap, I mean, to be honest, the rest of these can't be that bad. We get our CDM. Our CDM is going to be swapping out for, yeah, I mean, none of these are too bad, to be honest. I mean, right back, sure, that's not too bad. I mean, those 2 aren't bad, but the goalkeeper one has absolutely killed us here. Absolutely killed us. So that's our forfeit for this final game. In terms of a challenge we have to complete, because we still do have to complete a challenge in this game, we had to do the reverse of our last challenge actually. We have to get over 65% possession in this final game. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to complete this challenge, but I'm not sure how well this game's going to go with at centre back. In terms of a team, luckily we actually got a good team, so it's not too bad. We got Arsenal. I mean, if we had an awful team, it would be really, really bad. But yeah, we got Arsenal, so we got a decent team. But yeah, this is what the team is looking like now. Weirdly, on FIFA, they're set up in a 4-4-2, so there is no DM, there is no cam. So basically, what I've done is I put Party at right back. He's my DM, right? And I put Ben White in centre mid, and then I put Odegaard at right mid, and then I just put Saka up front at right striker, and then left centre back was Gabriel. He has unfortunately swapped with Raya, so David Raya is playing centre back, and Gabriel is playing in goal for this final game. We have to get over 65% possession and somehow win this game. I'm not sure how well this is gonna do, but yeah, let's see. So we're coming up against Luke in this game. He is Liverpool and instantly switches ball out. Thomas Partey at right back is absolutely good by Diaz and then Saliba. My only actual good centre back gets absolutely rinsed as well. And we're in a dangerous spot here with Raya and Gabriel at the back here. And obviously he punishes us with the goal. I mean, to be honest, that's actually more Saliba's fault. Saliba's a mine. I'm trying to pin my hopes on, but yeah, we're getting open here. Raya now in a 1v1 versus Salah. This is not what I want to see, but he holds off for a little bit. He comes out to Diaz, who cuts in like that, and then cuts back out, and Gabriel actually produces a mad save. A really, really good save from Gabriel. And then Kai Havertz bombs down the left-hand side. Of course, we still are a threat going forward. It's just defensively we're quite bad. Ball gets played over to Odegaard, and he is through, but Robertson wipes him out, and it's no penalty. No penalty. A very, very strong goal. Let's go over and let's have a little bit of a replay on that. A VAR check here. So VAR check in slow-mo. It is England inclusive, but we have a look here and VAR says he got the ball. So VAR sticking with the on-field decision. Yeah, unfortunately David Goop was not in the VAR box. He would have given it for us, but yeah, it didn't matter anyway because later on Martinelli with a brilliant little bit of skill there, and again having cuts it back Havertz to get us back level, and it's 1-1 in this game. So despite us doing pretty bad at the back, yeah, we managed to get a goal back. But then I mean, Gabriel had a bit of a howler there. Probably should have saved that one, but yeah, to be honest, every shot I'm expecting to go in at this point, and it's 2-1 pretty much instantly after we scored. Then they had a free kick out wide, and I was a bit disappointed about this because, you know, I'm expecting every shot to go in, but we could at least prevent them from scoring headers, and Van Dijk just towered in and scored a header. So we are 3-1 down at half time. So I decided to make some changes. We also didn't really have much of a ball, so I decided to go really aggressive with the press and just try and go all out for it and try and get that ball back, get our possession stats up, and you know, just go all out attack, because our defence, really my best hope here is trying to outscore the opponent at this point. And it actually did work to really, really good effect, because with our press, as you can see, we press very, very high. We managed to win the ball back. Sorry if there's a bit of lag there, but Martinelli wins the ball back high and gets a goal back, making it 3-2 for us. And then again, only 10 minutes into the second half, we're pressing extremely, extremely high, forcing them backwards. Ball gets played over to Virgil van Dijk, Bukayo Saka forces the error, and then Cooley slots a ball past Alisson to make it 3-3. So we managed to claw ourselves back into this game. However, it didn't last too long because, well, I mean, we have David Raya at centre back, and yeah, we kind of got cut open pretty much instantly here. We've done Szoboszlai and Luis Diaz. An absolutely incredible bicycle kick there from Diego Jota to give them a lead again. And then they were through one-on-one, Diego Jota versus Gabriel. But Gabriel, I mean, somehow, someway pulled off a mad save to keep us in the game. And then Saliba with a block, Gabriel with a clutch save. And then we actually managed to go down the other end. Bukayo Saka with a chance to make it 4-4, and he does that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if he was playing right wing, he probably would have scored that, but he absolutely bottled it. Absolutely bottled it for us. That was our chance to make it 4-4. And then heads dropped from this point, and Declan Rice. Yeah, I mean, you should kind of know by now. I love my red cards, and yeah, unfortunately, another red card. Declan Rice, and yeah, I mean, that was pretty much that game done. And he hopes us coming back, and that was completely dented when Diego Jota went through a nice little pass to Szoboszlai. And I mean, Gabriel was not stopping that at all to make it 5-3 to Liverpool. And yeah, went on through 1-1. Another goal for Szoboszlai to get a hat-trick. And we lost the game at 6-3 in the end. So we ended on a loss, unfortunately. We did not as well manage to get the possession stat, unfortunately, as you can see. But look, I mean, we're pretty handicapped with that forfeit, unfortunately, and I think Gabriel actually held his own, to be honest, in goal. But yeah, overall, we ended up with 3 losses and 2 wins from 5 games, which I didn't think is too bad. We completed almost all of the challenges as well, so I'm pretty happy with my performance in this one. If you would like to see a part 2 of this video, then please do let me know in the comments below. Once again, thank you very much to my members who voted to see this video and for participating in this video. If you want to participate in future ones, then consider becoming a member. And hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like, consider subscribing. I'll see you in another